peeps? It's your girl, Let's Come Back From Takes. Well, it's that time, you guys. It's horror show time. This one is through one of my faves, Deformed Lunchbox. I'm curious about this one. This one's titled Crumbs. Now, I think they did have a little bit of a teaser trailer, but I was like, I already know how I am. I just want to get right into the actual short. So, and seeing that thumbnail, right up my alley. So with that said, let's go and jump into it. Say the rest of my thoughts with you guys.
Hello? Yeah, he's here.
Life is like a ball of dough. Shape and mold until you grow full. Your leftover snacks make him strong. He'll do what's right to end what's wrong. When Crumbs and you are far apart, say his name and then he'll...
Fart!
Come on, Shy, you want him to fart? Okay, fart.
All right, enough farting around, boys.
Hospital again? But hey, you and Mommy work on that last rhyme and read me where you come up tomorrow.
But Mommy doesn't do the voices like you do.
Sure I do. I'm Crumbs. Like I thought you told me no more night calls. I can pick up a few extra sheets. It's okay. I would rather do that.
You stay here with Shiloh. Don't worry. Let me do the heavy lifting.
Yuck!
Typical child. I did that too.
From the start?
Yes.
All right.
Crumbs the clown gon' come around.
Oh no.
Hey, there you are. Just looking for you. Looks like everyone else has left. Mind if I sit? Oh, gee. You got anyone coming over tonight to help out? Or...
Just me and Shiloh.
Let me cook dinner for you two. What do you like to eat, Shy Guy? How about some of my famous shepherd's pie? Hey, I'm a rhymer.
He's looking like you're not my daddy.
It actually would be nice.
What do you say, Shy Guy?
What's the matter, mute kid? That dad got your tongue?
Can't stand it.
Yes, kick his ass, Bradley. Come on. Say something. One word. One word! Just let him go, man. Let's go, boys.
I can't stand bullies. They make me sick. Poor boy. There's always one in every school. No more.
Been saving up, honey. And I almost have enough. Okay, soon we're gonna get out of here.
Yeah. Sooner can be faster, sweetheart. If everything's going through.
Hey, honey.
Oh, she married
You're
her?
home. Shiloh had a rough day, so I ordered in.
How much did that cost?
And I made a cake for dessert.
Really? Oh! Because I don't throw away no wine around here.
Those peas cost fucking money.
Let's sit down somewhere.
Hey.
Hey,
Sorry I'm late, bro.
Hey, no worries, man. I know what it's like. Here. No, I insist. Treat your girl to something nice.
Thanks, man.
Plates.
Wow. Come into her life and like he was such a great
Harvey,
guy.
you've had a long
Yeah.
day. Why don't you just go and...
I slaved my ass off all day at work while you were at home getting drunk.
It's one glass.
Then I come home to this freak and his creepy little drawings.
Harvey, his father drew too.
His father is fucking dead.
Oh wow.
Shall I go to your room?
Kid will eat yours. Disgusting. Stop spending my money. I'm starting to get why I did it. I bet you drove off that bridge so we didn't have to deal with it.
No, he did.
Hey, son. Little help. I'm starving. Your leftover snacks make me strong. Do what's right and what's wrong.
Oh my god.
You gonna let your mom do all the heavy lifting?
Your mom is fucking crazy.
No more crazy as you.
And Shiloh and I are far apart. He'll say my name and now. Come on, Shy, you wrote it.
I was 4.
Holy beehoops! Yo, Stockings, your grandpa's a freak, man.
Well, look who it is.
Speaking of freaks,
It's so funny. Say his name and...
I say his name, then he'll fart.
hey, Mew Kid. Now, I thought I told you not to come around here anymore. You know, you must be deaf too.
If you hum and stomp your feet, Crumbs will follow with the big one. What the heck, Shy? Since you won't use your words, I'm gonna give this punk what he deserves.
You alright? It's odd.
I said, I'm gonna give this punk what he deserves.
Oh. Oh wow.
Is it bad? Is it bad?
What's the matter, kid? Stink at your face?
What did you do?
What did he do?
And they ran away that easily. I'm shocked. That's all it took. Good. Stay away from me.
Ooh la la. Oh, egg salad.
That's good. Oh my God. What did you do?
We need an ambulance. It's my wife.
Now it's time. You've got no choice. You need to stand and use your voice.
She hit her head. She'd been
What
drinking.
did you do to her? Oh
There's
my
so much blood. Yes, please come fast. She isn't breathing right.
You can let him lie to them. He's a liar. Say it. He's a liar. He's a liar. He's a liar. He's a liar. He's a liar.
He's a liar!
Do you realize what you just did?
You're a liar.
Now you decide to talk.
You're a fucking loser.
Ooh.
Oh!
Oh, wow.
There comes a time in a little boy's life where you gotta learn there are consequences. My daddy taught me this lesson. Now it's time for me to teach you. You're dead! Fucking turn it.
Oh, shut up.
Do it!
Children's stories turn a page. Youthfulness begins to age. They grow and grow, become adults. And it's no one else's fault.
That's it. The end of the book.
I knew you wouldn't do it.
What is he doing?
And then it's no one else's fault.
You're a pussy like your dad.
Alright, you guys, I really enjoyed this horror short, and I always make a comment how so many of them I always enjoyed that I wish they were longer. This one was perfectly done with the amount that we got in regards to the storyline. We're dealing with a little bond between father and son when he reads a story, and he, of course, definitely playful. And I like how he adds his little extra to the story and all that, but it looks like he's, of course, called away, I think, for work, and then, the wife's kind of hesitant, but he has to go, and mom decides to finish it off. Now, I like how it kind of shows a scene of her, hearing what looks like to be authorities, but then it kind of pans to present day where, and I said it like, okay, did the husband something have to do? Sure enough, you see in the back, looks like they just finished having some sort of memorial, a gathering where everybody's left, and then you meet this guy. I don't know if he's, a friend of the family or something. It could have been a friend or whatever, wants to come over and cook, dinner and all that, get to know. And I'm just like, ugh, out the gate, shy guy. I'm just like, ugh. And you can see the look on his face. He's just like, ew, no, you're not my dad. I'm not going to vibe with you. And hence, as you see, as time has gone on, he's getting older. clearly that's exactly how it turns out to be. But he's also dealing with his own issues because he's dealing with young boys, the bullies. I said it in here. I cannot stand them. You have to be different. Then all of a sudden, if you're not like them, then all of a sudden they want to treat you a certain way. Just all types of stuff, whatever. That's not so far out. And there's always that one. And got his little group of friends who are cowardly because they stand behind him and condone that behavior. Needless to say, I like how he gets back and you see, the stepdad, going off on the mom, talking about she does this and drinking all that, one glass, and, and all of a sudden they're slowly saving up money because she's like, we're going to get her just a little bit. And I was about to say something like, you need to get your son out there because I just feel like more and more they're going to, the bully's going to break him down a little bit. But clearly he's kind of going through a lot, being that he definitely doesn't have, that he has the support from his mom, but she can only do so much because you're dealing with the stepdad and he's missing his dad and all that culminated. That's why you see how he's kind of having a moment in his room. And that's when we get introduced to Crumbs. And I'm just like, okay. And then that's when things take a turn. And I like how with that, it kind of helps him, to open up a little bit, Shiloh. And kind of, even though it's the way it's done is not what I would want him to do, but it's almost like it kind of, Crumbs kind of making him embrace a little bit, stand up for himself, speak up for yourself, don't let them, get to your hands when he's out there. And then of course the bullies see him and he's trying to wear off Crumbs and he's holding onto a stick and it flips the opposite way and the young boy talking about, is it bad? Yeah, it's bad, buddy. One of your friends ran away, the other one hid, saw the little sheet, what looks like him, and some other figure walking, which looks to be Shiloh, and what looks like, of course, to be Crumbs. Then you see him come home, mom, poor, distraught, I'm like on the ground, not breathing, him calling the cop stepdad, talking about something, she's like, you're lying. She's like that because of you. And I like how he finally kind of musters up with some help, saying, you're lying, and then kind of, at first, it looks like, you think stepdad's going to have this little way of, kind of getting control. But it looks like, Shiloh kind of picks up a little bit of extra, instead of to kind of push him off of him. And Crumb's kind of in his ear and all that. You need to do this. Now, I will say this with the scene of it, him knocking him down. And you first see him holding parts of cut up of the wine, glass or of, the wine. You see where it looks like you're thinking that he's going to cut him, but then you see where it looks Crumbs in his ear, but he's right there. But I feel like, of course, it's all, in his head, because I really feel like in the end, before he started eating that cake, I think he killed him. I'm thinking he eventually just, got him down with him and all, because at first he's like, I don't think you're not going to be able to do it. And it ends up happening. Because remember, he's just pretty much a figment of his imagination. This is not real. Because you see the scene of him with the stick out there, walking like he's walking home, and it's just him. So, just playing it back in my head at the time, it's just like, he didn't do it that moment. He's not there. He's eating. So clearly he did it. And then we're seeing kind of like the after effects and all. We're not seeing it in the midst of him actually, them showing that part of him, the child, doing it to his stepdad. And then, of course, I'm thinking, didn't say it out loud, he found the stash, of course, of money. But when you see his mom down and him trying to see if she's breathing, wondering, what happened, because you can only come up with your own interpretation. Did he able to get away? Is he, what could happen if they were to make a sequel to this horror show? That would be nice, because then we can see what happens to him. He gets locked up or whatever, or something happens and he's moved from foster whatever, or some mental place and all that, and he's trying to fit all people in there. Or the doctors, Crumb could come in there and help him in that instance. Just my little ideas just popping out. But yes, definitely enjoyed this one. I like how you see the way Shiloh towards the end, truly after dealing with his stepdad, just the way his overall demeanor, everything just changed. Like the build up with the music. Crumbs looks rather mad, creepy himself, wanting food, didn't want to eat the sandwiches, giving off a little bit of the jokester aspect to it, as well as being, very instrumental in certain parts that were being, with, scenes of, the blood, the gore. I'm just like, yeah, a little touch of a little bit of both. And I always like that when he can, make it, a little bit more widened with that. But yes, definitely enjoyed this one a lot. I love the title too, just to know when it falls in line with that. But yes, everything about this one truly did enjoy. So with that said, you guys, comment below. Let me know what you think. And with that said, I'll see you guys next horror short. You guys take care.